KFC France has announced that 24 of its restaurants will switch to serving exclusively certified halal chicken starting January 21st, 2026. Out of 404 KFC outlets across France, this change affects roughly 6% of the total network, a figure the company has been keen to emphasize. According to KFC, the initiative is not a nationwide transformation and does not signal that all French outlets will adopt halal menus. The company asserts that the move is a response to local demand in specific areas where consumer expectations and eating habits are changing. Clear signage will be displayed at these locations, and customers will also be able to identify halal-serving restaurants through KFC's website and mobile app. The chicken, KFC says, will be sourced from certified halal suppliers that meet Islamic dietary standards. On the surface, this appears to be a positive and inclusive step, and in many ways, it genuinely is. For Muslim families living in countries like France, Germany, and other parts of Europe, finding reliable halal food is not a small issue. It is a daily struggle. When Muslim families go out for meals, especially during travel or holidays, their options are often extremely limited. In many cases, they are forced to settle for fish or avoid eating altogether. Vegetarian options are not always available, and even when they are, they may not meet nutritional needs, especially for children. Even purchasing raw chicken or meat from local shops is not a simple solution. Much of the meat available in European supermarkets does not meet halal standards, leaving families with no real choice. Over time, many Muslims end up becoming fish-only eaters or relying solely on eggs and vegetarian food, not out of preference, but out of necessity. The problem becomes even more serious when it comes to children and school meals. In many European schools, lunch is served directly on campus, but the menus frequently include pork or non-halal meat day after day. Muslim children are often forced to opt out entirely of school lunch programs. Parents must prepare food at home and send it with their children while their classmates eat together. This creates not just a dietary issue, but also a social and emotional divide for young children who already struggle with identity and belonging. So, when a major international food chain introduces certified halal options, it undeniably eases a real hardship faced by Muslim communities. From this perspective, KFC's move should be welcomed, at least by Muslim families in France, who finally have one more place where they can eat without anxiety or compromise. Across France, fast food chains such as Quick, Five Guys and Pizza Hut have already introduced halal options or converted specific outlets to fully halal menus, particularly in urban areas with significant Muslim populations. This reflects a broader trend in the French fast food market. Halal food is no longer a niche. It is a commercial reality driven by demand. KFC itself insists that this move is about choice and inclusivity, not about changing its global brand identity. Most of its outlets in France will continue serving non-halal chicken as before. However, do you really believe that KFC has started this initiative of halal outlets merely because it cares about the food choices of the Muslim population in France? Or is the reason something else that they want to hide? KFC has been listed among companies targeted by the boycott, divestment and sanctions, also known as the BDS movement, accused of indirectly supporting or being linked to entities backing Israel's actions in Palestine. Over the past year, KFC, Domino's, Pizza Hut and Starbucks have faced massive boycotts across Muslim-majority countries. Sustained losses forced many outlets in places like Malaysia and parts of the Middle East to shut down entirely. So this truth about KFC and Pizza Hut forces us to ponder the intentions of the owners. Is KFC's halal expansion a genuine attempt to serve Muslim communities? Or is it a strategic image repair campaign? Could this be an effort to distance itself from the BDS list, regain Muslim consumers worldwide, and revive declining global sales? At this stage, there is no clear answer. For Muslim families in France, this development is undeniably good news. It provides convenience, dignity, and inclusion in everyday life, things that should never have been difficult to begin with. At the same time, Muslims globally remain deeply aware of corporate behavior, political alignments, and moral accountability, especially when it comes to Palestine. So this moment sits at an intersection. There is relief for everyday Muslims struggling with food access, but there is also skepticism about KFC's motives in a time of global boycott pressure. KFC still hasn't openly given any statement in favor of Palestine or against the actions of Israel. This is why they can't be trusted. Whether this move represents genuine inclusion or strategic whitewashing, no one knows for sure. What are your thoughts regarding KFC's announcement of serving halal food? Is this a genuine effort to show inclusivity, or is it just a stunt so as to get off the BDS list? Let us know in the comments section below. That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakumullahu khairan.